Good morning, guys. Automotive Inquiries here. So had a couple questions about the gooseneck prep kit from Ford, and is it just as good as the B&W? I don't do a lot of goosenecking type trailer work anymore, mostly just the fifth wheel stuff. However, with doing some research on Curt's website, several other ones, it sounds like unless you specifically use the B&W turnover ball system, that means you could take this ball out and just flip it over and drop it back in the hole. If you're going to use just the standard Chevy one, then you can, or sorry, the Ford one, this will actually interchange with the Chevy. Now, luckily for you, I actually have a Chevy now as part of the channel, so let's check it out. But I'm going to show you how to install it super easy. All right, so my suggestion to you guys would be to get a plastic upholstery tool, unless you like scratching stuff up. I wasn't thinking this morning when I grabbed it, so I should have just grabbed that to pull the caps out. Chevy's a little bit different, but all you're gonna do is you're gonna take this, you're gonna basically, there's a groove way down in there, so it's the placement's not as relevant. You're just gonna wiggle it, drop it, that's it, it's secured. Then you have your chain shackles. They work kind of on the same thing, so this is just gonna be a drop down pin. So you're gonna put this in the hole, and then you're just going to let that piece kind of fall down. Once you turn it, then this piece acts as a safety device, and that is it. And then I take these out and put them back in the case. That is the model number for Ford's kit. I like keeping it in the case. I don't like anything like it right here. But I guess if I was going to be using this a ton, you just leave it in there. As for maintenance, they don't suggest putting any type of lubricant on here, because what tends to happen if you WD-40 it or whatever, that's going to collect dust, and eventually this could make it harder to work. So I just use some silicone if you felt like you had to put something in there, but it is normal that it's going to spin. You're just going to pull this up, lift it out. Once you get it out, then you can just put it back in the case. And then same thing on these, you'll turn them, lift that up, and you're going to turn it, and then that's it on that. So that's about as hard as it becomes. And if you don't really care to put this in here, you don't have to put the caps back in. I always do. I think aesthetically it looks better. But the simple short of it is that's how you're going to install the Ford one if you have the factory prep. I do believe that this is right around $250, and if I remember right, it's rated at, let's see here, I think it's rated at like 23,000 or 26,000, more than you'd ever need. Sad day, made in China. But nonetheless, you can find the actual specs of that on it, but it gives you a nice case and everything like that, and then it gets loaded up in here. All right, guys, hit that notification bell and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.